Hi everyone. So in our first video, we spoke about how to perform a daily foot exam and take preventative measures daily to have healthy feet. And in this video, we will speak about how to select the appropriate foot care. And again, I'm a type 1 diabetic, and so this is very crucial information for myself as well, and I've learned a lot just by going through the material from Wounds Canada, and so I do recommend looking at the material in the description down below and visiting our website. But I found the statistic shocking that 84% of diabetic foot wound comes from poorly fitted shoes, socks, pressure from on the foot, poor nail care, and hitting your foot against something. And so it seems to be very small things that can be preventable and unfortunately are not in this case of 84% of wound care for diabetic feet. And so here are some preventative measures that we can take in terms of footwear, plus the care that you'd be doing on daily basis in the previous video. So the number one thing that you definitely want to do is check your feet, and keeping a healthy diet and exercising. Basically everything that we do as diabetics to care for our blood sugar in an active manner comes into play to also caring for our feet. So everything that we do in a preventative way and in a way to care for our diabetes will definitely directly affect how we care for our feet as well, and how that affects our feet. Second thing you'd want to do is you want to shake out your shoes before you put them on in case there's anything in there like a pebble or a nail or anything that has crept in there, in order not to hit your foot, in order not to cut it. If you are able to feel it, you don't want to have that cut, but also especially if you're unable to feel and you have neuropathy, then you would have a wound constantly if you have something in your shoe, and you will not be able to feel it and it will progress into much worse. So definitely want to shake your shoes out. You want to wear your shoes at all times, indoor and outdoor, which can be quite challenging, but especially if you have fitted orthotics, you'd want to wear it both indoor and outdoor, because again, indoors there can be things on the floor that you're unaware of, or simply just by hitting your foot, like I discussed my story in the previous video of how I hit my toe and I had a really bad situation on my hands. Just something that simple, because I wasn't wearing any shoes, can have really bad consequences. So you'd want to try and wear your shoes indoor at all time, even if you have separate shoes for indoor and outdoor, but you'd want to have that option. You'd also want to buy shoes that have closed toes, as they protect your feet from injury. You want to change your socks every single day, and you want to buy shoes later in the day as your feet tend to swell, which I find to be a very fascinating point. And have your shoes fitted professionally by a footwear specialist and inspected internally and externally, especially when you go in. If you're seeing a foot specialist every few weeks, or even when you go to your appointments, you'd want to ask your professional. Don't be shy to speak to your endocrinologist or your dietitian, and being very forthcoming with what you want to, or what you expect from such a visit, whether it be for foot care or you want to learn more information, because sometimes that can be passed by with foot care. And so it's very simple to say, I want to get my foot tested or seen, or if you can ask if these shoes that you're wearing are okay and appropriate, and you can get a lot of feedback on that and a lot of help pertaining to that. So you'd also want to avoid high heels that are higher than 2 inches or 5 centimeters, as well as sandals and open toes. They're not really recommended. Also, if you detect any problems, please seek professional help immediately. So here are some features of a supportive shoe. It has to fit well, of course, made out of breathable material. It has a firm heel, has Velcro fastens or shoelaces, has good shock absorption and cannot be bent or twisted, and has no seam in the toe box. So these are things that a professional foot care or footwear specialist can help you decide which one will fit better with you and with what's going on with your feet. We will place a few links down below to how to go about doing that and how to find the supportive shoe, as well as a link for the previous video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know if you have any questions or comments or stories to share with us, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye.